Good morning. Today we are discussing the push-down automata. The push-down automata is the formal notation. What is the formal notation? You need to make the transition, delta transition diagram. Because you have a push-down automata, you have a finite state machine, you have a stack. Here you remember that here the stack is here J0, but here in this diagram we use it is E. Here end of stack marker is E. E is end of stack marker also, end of input string also. So our FSM does have two states, S and F, and it detects only W, C, W1. What is W? W are any combination A and B, and here W1 is reverse. So we say take a sample string ABB, and what should be the reverse? BBA, and midpoint is C. So we want to see how ABB, C, BBA can be parsed into the finite state machine. To make it clearly, it can not only ABB, it can be A, triple B, C, triple B. It cannot be accepted by a FSM. Because FSM cannot keep track of how many things have been read. FSM can only jump from one state to one state, but how many A's I got, that has to be pushed onto a stack. The FSM doesn't have a stack, but this machine has a stack. And we have this is the input, and this is the what is the top of the stack, and which transition tool I will use. See here, say until and unless C is received, everything is pushed to the stack. See A received, pushed to the stack. B received, pushed to the stack. B received, pushed to the stack. Now when the C is received, now the machine understands I have to go into F state. Now at a time everything is read from one at a time. Stack is vanished. At the end, F, E, E. When your FSM in F state, your main input, nothing is left to be end. That is E is the end of input and E is the end of stack. Then we say it is the machine is accepted. And what is this symbol? This symbol is very much used. We define P is the state. Qx is the input string. You read it from U side, and beta alpha is the stack side. You can take the beta alpha, say end of stack marker here E. Here it is the end of string is E. E is not used in any other string or E or Z0. So what is one transition means? P, that is in B state to Q state. Your FSM jumps to Q state to Q state. X, U is great. U is one particle, it is only great, so it is taken away. X is remaining, X and E, and you take out the beta and push alpha. So this is the standard notation of describing PDA. This is called one transition. This is even the name of the machine. If you have a multiple transition, that is a clean closure, is it? Now you can say push-down automata is a machine name. K is the number of states, sigma input alphabet, gamma is the stack alphabet. This is the transition rules. This delta is here. This is delta. Transition rules is 5 transition rules. S is the start state. Here S is this S, and F is here F is okay. This F is okay. This F is this F. K is the final state. This is alphabet. Here it is A and B. Okay, so this is it. Now tell me any question on this. This is the standard notation describing the push-down automata. This is the D character. Any question? So this is, tell me what is the deterministic push-down or non-deterministic push-down? Which kind of machine is this? This is deterministic push-down because we are given C is the center. But if we omit C, then it will be very difficult. Machine design will be very difficult because you have to take everything, you don't know where is the midpoint is. So that will be non-deterministic PDA. That is very difficult to design. Okay, then this is come to this class. Non-deterministic PDA. This is deterministic PDA. Why deterministic? Whenever you got the C character, you know that I have got my midpoint. Now everything I walk and read. If it is matches, I will go to step by step jump. If it doesn't match, it will terminate. So it will not in a state. So it is a deterministic rule because the C is there. Any question, please? Any question? Yes.
What is the difference between formal language and natural language?
No, yes, formal language and natural language. So we have four non-Chomsky giving us 4 grammar: type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. Say alpha produced to beta. See, if we see here, so this is alpha distinct to beta. It is a single variable. If it is a single variable, right hand side any string, there will be 2 grammar: type 3 grammar or type 2 grammar. What is type 3? What is type 3? This is mod. Type 3 grammar says your variable should be at the end or at the beginning. That is type 3. That is type 3 at the end or the beginning. And what is type 2? Type 2 is the context free grammar. Left hand side should be 1. Left hand side S, A, S, B. Or your variable can be at the middle, or it can be S, can be A, S, 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 B. This is also a context free grammar. Your variable, any string, any damn string. In type 3 grammar, your variable should be only 1 at a time in the beginning or at the end. But in the context free grammar, left hand side only 1, right hand side any damn thing. Only one restriction is there, that mod of left hand side cannot be less than this length. Only one S is equal to O to epsilon. Then is called context sensitive grammar. Context sensitive grammar means it can be anything, it can be anything. But only restriction is mod of this must be greater than equal. Mod, length of the string cannot be less than this. But another grammar is type 0, that frequently length of this can be less than this, other than start 0. That is called type 0 grammar. All natural languages are generally type 0 grammar. So length of the letter string can be less than official. So that is the difference between the natural language and formal language. Formal language, if it in that move to type 0 grammar, it is the complexity to be not computed. The complexity here is polynomial for regular grammar. That is all. And your context free grammar is also O and Q, PDA. And for regular grammar, O and Q. But it is uncomputable in the natural language. But why you can understand? Because our brain is trained. And now even a compiler for type 0 grammar is very difficult. So natural language is a hot topic right now also. Number of rules will be many. In formal languages, rule many. In Java, Python, these are more or less programming languages. It is formal languages is subset of this. Programming language is kind of formal language. Maybe rules 1,000. For natural language, rules maybe millions. So very difficult to code. Okay. Any question? Any other question? Please. No, everything is understood. Ask a question. Otherwise, any question. You should have question. You should have write some question. Anything question you have?
What is the difference between palindrome and reverse form?
Yeah, palindrome is you can read forward side, you can read backward side. The palindrome is difficult for, it is a push down automata, and there is 2 kinds of palindrome. If the number of characters is even palindrome, and if the number of characters is odd palindrome. The famous palindrome is in any other some of the books it is says whenever the Mr. It is the famous palindrome whenever in Garden Eden the Adam introduced to Eve, Madam, I am Adam. Madam, I am Adam. It is the famous palindrome. So that is a, you have to count it. Whether it is that's not a grammar of the comma in Bengal. Auto. There's even in English words there are lots of palindrome. So palindrome it can be checked by deterministic push-up. Good question. Any other question, please? Question you should ask, otherwise you cannot. So where this is we have a machine. Always you should remember you should machine language complexities. is that every context-free grammar can be mapped to a one push-down automata. And all push-down automata, whatever language is accept must be context-free. This thing you should be now have to believe in Holy Grail. Like any finite state machine should be mapped in one and only regular language. Any regular language can detect by a finite state machine. So they are equivalent. Regular language can be finite state machine. But the complexity of parsing is ON. But any context-free grammar can have equivalent PDA. Any PDA must is context-free grammar, equivalent. And parsing is ONQ. But if our programming language is ONQ parsing, it will be very long. So you write a 10 lines program, if you have a 1000 line program, it will take an hour. So all programming languages, parsing should be done by ON. That is a clever technique. Okay, so our maximum limit is ON. N is the number of letters, tokens. So all programming languages are context-free grammar. Not only context-free grammar, this is deterministic context-free grammar. That is deterministic filter. Why our programming language is context-free grammar? Because you know all programming languages by opening braces and closing braces must be any function. So there will be matching of braces or internal statement. This must be matched by a push-down. How you can match whether opening braces should match closing braces? So any programming language must have begin or end or opening brace and closing brace. Number of opening brace should correspond to number of closing brace. Without stack it cannot be there. There must be push-down automata. So all programming languages is possible. Any more question? Thank you. Good morning. Today we are discussing the push-down automata. The push-down automata is the formal notation. What is the formal notation? You need to need the transition, delta transition diagram. If it is because you have a push-down automata, you have a finite state machine, you have a stack. Here you remember that here the stack is here J0, but here in this diagram we use it is E. Here end of stack marker is E. E is end of stack marker also, end of input string also. So our FSM does have two states, S and F, and it detects only W, C, W. What is W? W are any combination A and B, and here WR means reverse. So we say take the sample string ABB, and what should be the reverse? BBA, and midpoint is C. So we want to see how ABB, C, BBA can be parsed into the finite state. To think it clearly, it can not only ABB, it can be A, triple B, C, triple B. It cannot be accepted by an FSM because FSM cannot keep track of how many things have been read. FSM can only jump from one state to one state, but how many A's I got, that has to be pushed onto a stack. The FSM doesn't have a stack, but this machine has a stack, and we have this is the input, and this is the what is the top of the stack, and which transition tool I will use. See here. Until and unless C is received, everything is pushed to the stack. C A received, pushed to the stack. B received, pushed to the stack. B received, pushed to the stack. Now when the C is received, now the machine understands I have to go into F state. Now at a time everything is read for one at a time, stack is vanished. At the end, F, E, E. When your FSM in F state, your main input, nothing is left to be end. That is E is the end of input and E is the end of stack. Then we say it is the machine is accepted. And what is this symbol? This symbol is very much used. We define P is the state, QX is the input string. You read it from U side, and beta alpha is the stack side. You can take the beta alpha, say end of stack marker here E. Here it is the end of string is E. E is not used in any other string or E or Z0. So what is one transition means? P, that is in B state to Q state. Your FSM jumps to Q state to Q state. X, U is great. U is one particle, it is only great, so it is taken away. X is remaining, X and E, and you take out the beta and push alpha. So this is the standard notation of describing PDA. So this is called one transition. you can give the name of the machine. If you have a multiple transition, that is a clean closure is used. Now we can say push down automata is a machine name. K is the number of states. Sigma input alphabet, gamma is the stack alphabet. This is the transition rules. This delta is here. This is delta. Transition rules, 5 transition rules. S is the start state. Here S is this is, and F is here. F is okay. This F is okay. This F is this F. K is the final state. This is alphabet. Here it is A and B. Okay. So this is it. Now tell me any question on this. This is the standard notation describing the push down automata. This is the T character. Any question? So this is, tell me what is the deterministic push down or non-deterministic push down? Which kind of machine is this? This is deterministic push down because we are given C is the center. But if we omit C, then it will be very difficult. Machine design will be very difficult because you have to take everything, you don't know where is the midpoint is. So that will be non-deterministic PDA. That is very difficult to design. Okay, then this is come to this class. Non-deterministic PDA. This is deterministic PDA. Why deterministic? Whenever you got the C character, you know that I have got my midpoint. Now everything I walk and read. If it is matches, I go to step by step jump. If it doesn't match, it will terminate. So it will not in a step. So it is the deterministic PDA because the C is there. Any question, please? Any question? Yes.
What is the difference between formal language and natural language?
No, yes, formal language and natural language. So we have four long Chomsky giving us 4 gram. Type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. Say alpha produced to beta. See if we see here, so this is alpha, this string to beta. It is a single variable. If it is a single variable, right hand side any string, there will be 2 gram. Type 3 grammar or type 2 grammar. What is type 3? What is type 3? This is mod. Type 3 grammar says your variable should be at the end or at the beginning. That is type 3. That is type 3 at the end or the beginning. And what is type 2? Type 2 is the context free grammar. Left hand side should be 1. Left hand side S, A, S, B. Or your variable can be at the middle, or it can be S, can be A, S, 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 B. This is also a context free grammar. Your variable, any string, any damn string. In type 3 grammar, your variable should be only 1 at a time, at the beginning or at the end. But in the context free grammar, left hand side only 1, right hand side any damn thing. Only one restriction is there, that mod of left hand side cannot be less than this length. Only one S is equal to O to F side. Then is called context sensitive grammar. Context sensitive grammar means it can be anything, it can be anything. But only restriction is mod of this must be greater than equal. Mod, length of the string cannot be less than this. But another grammar is type 0, that frequently length of this can be less than this, other than start 0. That is called type 0 grammar. All natural languages are generally type 0 grammar. So length of the letter string can be less than official. So that is the difference between the natural language and formal language. Formal language, if that moves to type 0 grammar, it is the complexity to be not computed. The complexity here is polynomial for regular grammar, that is all. And your context free grammar is also O and Q, PDA. And for regular grammar, O and Q. But it is uncomputable in the natural language. But why you can understand? Because our brain is trained. And now even a compiler for type 0 grammar is very difficult. So natural language is a hot topic right now also. Number of rules will be many. In formal languages, rule many. In Java, Python, these are more or less programming languages. It is formal languages is subset of this. Programming language is kind of formal language. maybe rules 1,000. For natural language, rules maybe millions. So very difficult to code. Okay. Any question? Any other question? Please. Any? No, everything is understood. Ask a question. Otherwise, any question. You should have question. You should have write some question. Anything question in that?
What is the difference between palindrome and reverse form?
Yeah, palindrome is you can read forward side, you can read backward side. The palindrome is difficult for, it is a push down automata, and there is two kinds of palindrome. With the number of characters is even palindrome, and is the number of characters is odd palindrome. The famous palindrome is in any of the some of the books it is says whenever the Mr. It is the famous palindrome whenever in Garden Eden the Adam introduced to Eve, Madam, I am Adam. Madam, I am Adam. It is the famous palindrome. So that is a, you have to conflict whether it is that's not a long about the comma in Bengal. Auto. There's even English words, there are lots of palindrome. So palindrome, it can be checked by deterministic push-up. Good question. Any other question, please? Question you should ask, otherwise you cannot. So where this is, we have a machine. Always you should remember, you should machine language complexities. All the our programming languages are all context-free language and also deterministic. And another thing is that every context-free grammar can be mapped to a one push-down automata. And all push-down automata, whatever languages accept must be context-free. This thing you should be now have to believe in Holy Grail. Like any finite state machine should be mapped in one and only regular language. Any regular language can detect by a finite state machine. So they are equivalent. Regular language can be finite state machine. But the complexity of parsing is ON. But any context-free grammar can have equivalent PDA. Any PDA must is context-free grammar, equivalent. And parsing is ONQ. But if our programming language is ONQ parsing, it will be very long. So you write a 10 lines program, if you have a 1,000 line program, it will take an hour. So all programming languages, parsing should be done by ON. That was a clever technique. Okay, so our maximum limit is ON. N is the number of letters, tokens. So all programming languages are context-free grammar. Not only context-free grammar, this is deterministic context-free grammar. That is deterministic filter. Why our programming language is context-free grammar? Because you know all programming languages by opening braces and closing braces must be any function. So there is a matching of braces or internal statement. This must be matched by a push down. How you can match the whether opening braces should match closing braces? So any programming language must have begin or end or opening brace and closing brace. Number of opening brace should correspond to number of closing brace. Without stack it cannot be there. There must be push down automata. So all programming languages possible. Any more question? Thank you.